Hey guys, happy holidays! Just kidding. Apparently it was let's throw away Christmas stuff yesterday while I was diving because part of this haul is going to involve some Christmas things, which is fine with me because as a crafter I like to use these little bags when I'm at events. I like to use the organza bags when I ship out orders. And I don't really mess too much with ribbon, but I mean, you can never really have too much for the holidays because it's cute to put packages on there. When I used to work at this store, we had to hand pack gifts for people, and so I learned a little bit about making bows for packages, which was fun, and I still use that to this day. But that isn't about this, it's about my haul, so without any further ado, I am going to go ahead and get started. I would like to first and foremost thank all of my new and my old subscribers for tuning in with me for my videos. I'm certainly enjoying that you are having a blast watching these videos, and as soon as my daughter decides to get on the bandwagon with me, I will be using her as my video person so that you guys can actually see a little more live action. It's really hard for me to dive one-handed. I would say it's because I'm left-handed and handicapped, but that's silly, obviously. It's just I truly have a hard time going through things with one hand. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all this Holly Jolly Christmas out of the way, but there are 3 of each bag, 2 organzas, and 1 ribbon, and we will go ahead with the rest of the haul. So I was totally thrilled and delighted that I found an entire bag of candy sprinkles, like cake sprinkles, which for me as a crafter, I am able to use those in my artwork in my jewelry, which is awesome because not only can I use them, but I can send them to my friends in buddy boxes as well. The packaging on these are simply adorable. They all have cupcakes on the top of the other sprinkles I'm going to show you. These were actually in the original packaging, so for all intents and purposes, I did leave one in the packaging to show you that they were all enclosed in plastic, but they had actually used this particular garbage bag to put coffee grounds in, so everything was covered in coffee grounds. You can still see there is a little bit on there, but everything was enclosed in packaging. These are so pretty. They're just super fine milled sugar, and I will be able to use these in my crafting endeavors. And I'm also going to try molding this cupcake for keychains and necklaces, so that also had me excited because these are simply adorable. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And I also found these very beautiful white pearl sprinkles. These are like super turbo white too. These are gorgeous. And so they're by the company Twinkle or I guess Twinkle, and it just says Baker Decor. These were also in that World Market dumpster, and so you can see that there's still coffee grounds that I have to like use a toothbrush to get out of there, but they're all nicely packaged. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and they're just all the white ones. And then I have 6 of these rainbow circle sprinkles. So they just look like this. They're your standard size circle for cupcakes, and they all have this awesome cupcake on the lid, so they are so cute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. And this gorgeous lilac lavender color. It's lavender pearl sand, so these are sugar crystal sprinkles, and they are such a gorgeous color. Again, they all have the cupcake on top. You can still see there's coffee grounds embedded in them. But I'm going to be putting these into little baggies, and I have like 3 of my crafting friends that I send buddy boxes to regularly, so they'll be getting some of these, and the rest I'll be able to use for my stuff. And I've got 1 more set of sprinkles, so bear with me. So I was able to find 7 of these eyeball candy sprinkles, and again, for intents and purposes, they were in the package. All of these were. I dug them all out of wet coffee grounds, but I didn't feel like keeping the soggy packages, but they just come in these cute little vials, which again, I can repurpose these vials when these are empty as well and put other glitter or pigments in them from other suppliers that just, they come in a bag. So these are perfect, and I'll be sharing some of these with my other crafters as well. If anybody is curious about how I use sprinkles in my crafting, and I'm not trying to promote anything at all, but here, this is a failed piece, so I mean, if anything, I would show you something amazing, but this is a coaster I made, and I have just sprinkles in the rim, and I gave this to my daughter because she wanted to keep it because I was going to throw it away, but now that I'm like anti-throwing things away, so there's a coaster. Alright, let's get on with some of the clothing and other stuff from Five Below and Old Navy now. I think it will be easier if I just kind of pull them out of the bag. So this is from my Five Below, and again, I couldn't believe that I finally found something because I genuinely thought that everyone else just had gifted dumpsters and mine was just the stupid one. So here is this blanket, and I'm so glad because I just put like 4 care packages together for these homeless people. And now I found blankets, so I'm going to be adding the blankets to them as well. One of them I'm keeping for Paige because she is obsessed with Paris, and that'll be the next blanket that I'm showing you. So she can have that one, and I might keep one for my grandson. And other than that, the rest can go. But this one has like the Eiffel Tower on it, and she absolutely... I don't know where she got it from. She's only 11 years old, but she has been obsessed with Paris for multiple years and plans on going there when she's older, and I'm fully supportive of that. This one has polar bears on it. Sorry, I'm running out of room on my table here. So there's polar bears. And one more blanket. This is just a nice sparkly one, and it's super soft. So yeah. They were definitely getting rid of Christmas stuff, or winter, I guess, winter/Christmas. So on top of all that, I found a lot of gloves. So I have this nice black pair of gloves. I wish this was a different team. The Cubs or the Hawks would have been preferable for me, but there's a pair of Bears gloves. And I have these... Why don't I just go through the bag with you? I have these huge man gloves, but these are actually going to be awesome for diving because they are like a pillow on the inside, and I don't really know how fur got on them, probably from some other stuff they had, but it doesn't look like pet hair, it just looks like fuzz. But these are super big, super huge. Here's some camel ones. These ones aren't as fluffy or insulated on the inside, but they're nice, and they have rubber on the paws, or the padding, or whatever. Here is the blue. A lot of these are big. I have like super tiny hands, so I mean they won't fit me, but if I'm diving in the winter, any extra protection for my hands is great. These ones are huge, and they have padding on the inside too. And I think there's something else hiding in here. Here's some purple ones. See, I don't do well with one hand, so I feel like it's the Blair Witch Project, the original one. This was in the PetSmart dumpster. This is a muzzle for a miniature dog. I don't really like muzzles, but I suppose for training purposes they're necessary. And then this was broken, and I just brought it with. I'm going to throw it out. Unless anyone can use this, that they could fix it, then you can have it, but I think that is everything in there. This video is getting long, so I may have to cut to the chase again. I'm sorry, guys. But I was able to find some more cords for a cell phone. So I have this blue one, this little miniature black one, which I have like a speaker that this would work on my phone, where you plug this part into your phone and this part into the speaker, wherever it went. And then I have this black one. It sucks because these are like super duper long, which is great, but they are for, I believe, an iPhone, and I have Android, and so does my boyfriend. So these are unusable to us, so hopefully they can go to someone who can use them. But I am going to go ahead and cut this video off, and I will do the Old Navy clothes, which are still sitting in this basket because they need to be detagged. I have some other stuff down here that I want to show you. So thank you so much for joining me, whatever time of day it is, morning, noon, or night. I certainly hope you're having a good one. Please enjoy this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like subscribing to see more and get some notifications, please hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram is inyourtweens with a Z, dreams with an S. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.